Hello Gemini, this is Caro. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to perform what you need to know for a timeless time. So this reading is for a timeless time. It was intended for a timeless time. We do not have any timeline for this reading. It may or may not resonate at the time you watch this video. I hope it is gonna bring you the best of insights or messages you were looking for. It may also not resonate now, but it may also resonate for some time in the future as well. So let's begin. What Gemini needs to know. Okay, so we have the Devil. Okay, I feel here a particular thought. This thought, it was in your mind like very long time. I think first it was really making you feel alert towards something that you always want to be aware of it. But later, this thought had it's that enslaving feeling, like the thought becoming with the devil obsession. This thought is including a partnership or a person, imanao. So we have also here the marriage card. This can be also a relationship with someone romantically. It may involve a business partnership if you are not looking for a romantic involvement at this time. But it can be also romantic that you do not really look for right now, but can be for the future. But I think the great idea here, if we get out of the details, it seems we have been obsessed, the devil, about this partnership or this alliance of some kind. There is also, for some of the Geminis, there is a particular agreement on the way which is offering a lot of financial resources. So this may eventually come to you as a contract. But the contracts here may have some hidden aspects that you need to also read before signing everything. The devil energy also here some terms, your terms, in what terms you will be delivering this contract, and in what terms they will be bringing this contract. This needs to be clear, because there can be here some changes that people make before making each other like aware. It's like you are signing off something, then it turns out to be something else. So what this energy is telling me in general, what you need to know right now, when you have a contract at this time, especially around partnership or a particular promise even, okay, you really need to review. This contract needs a close review. It may be like super promising, but it needs a review. This may also include a sum of money which will come soon in relationship with this contract or not. So here then the money issues are also, I think, highlighted. So there is a promising contract which may offer a lot with a person of romantic interest, business partner, or there is this agreement you will enter into, but it definitely needs a close review there. Why? Because there can be conflict and danger lie in wait. Okay, we have the dagger. So something that's much of promising. Some terms here can be maybe manipulated later, or you know, things can turn out to be, oh, I didn't want to eventually say that, did you understand it that way, I, you know, wanted to say this, no, you said this. Make sure, by the way, with this type of things, at this moment of your life, please conduct your communication with written way. Always written, not like on the phone that much, or orally speaking, always written. So when you have something, you can show, okay, you have a proof that it's written there, okay, so that you can use it, you can show it. There is a particular partnership also. Well, this is also something at present you are in, but well, with the devil energy, there is maybe you are sensing a wrong in a close contract. Because among the readings so far, Gemini, in this What You Need to Know series, there has been some similar cards in the signs, but your cards here is coming very distinct, by the way, in terms of the TAM, okay, concept. Here, by the way, something or someone may seduce you at the very first instance, okay, but then it may create a domination or a fear in you with the devil, so that this can be the conflict later, and the fear that they are creating on you may turn out to be that danger kind of thing. So around the time you watch this video, please make your eyes wide open, okay, make your ears definitely wide open, because this contract, this partnership may later turn out to create a particular entrapment. Let me hydrate myself. By the way, if you haven't hydrated yourself yet, please hydrate yourselves as well. It is summer in the northern hemisphere, so at least I try to drink 3 liters water. That entrapments coming with the devil energy, Gemini friends, can later create emptiness, this lack of fulfillment later. So also, like a person like trying to tame, I don't know if this is the right English word, but like tame the other with like making them like to be slave to something, or not to be in service of something, but like to be a slave of something. So this may first evoke a particular consumerism. You may not shake off the feeling of wanting to indulge in that as well. So here you need to be aware of this kind of attraction at this moment, because it may really lead you to down the rabbit hole, Gemini, okay? So here then you got a little bit self-control will be important, especially over your actions, over your urges. This is going to be very important. Partnership, this partnership, I don't know if there is a particular addictive pattern, but this may later, when you need it, listen please, when you need it, it may leave one here powerless and entrapped, okay? So this is also something to mention here. So here then, in terms of matters of the heart, other than the contract, we can also talk about, I think I will get this one. We can also talk about, in the matters of the heart, lust and temptation in a relationship, like a hedonistic tendency, okay? Sometimes this desires, oops, not yet, for instant gratification, this type of thing. When you feel like something is trying to break your power, get into the your favorite philosophy. We have the cards of the Ascended Masters. At this time, you may also give yourself to a school of thought, philosophy, spirituality, read about your favorite influential people, or if this is one of the Ascended Masters, that will be wonderful, because here they are offering protection and they are like showing a path. Of course, you gonna make sense out of this chaos easily when you have a particular a mentor type of person that you read or listen about them. So this is good, because at those times when I was going through my dark night of the soul, I was reading and listening a lot, and it really showed me a way that I was eventually looking within me. So it was like easier to recognize and take it. So yeah, this was the story for in my part. Also here. Yeah, now at this time it will be very important to not to bring pressure or any pressuring to others, and there is also some, there can be some change in lifestyle here. If you are you have this partnership with a person, romantic, business, work-wise, the devil here may indicate codependency, and codependency, why it is dangerous, because codependency can be very destructive to the individuality, and that's self part, not the ego, but the self part for both of the parties here in this relationship. That's why be wary, and you got to ensure that two of you remain strong individuals within your relationship, like got to give each other to make free decisions whatever the result is. So to get back your initiative, to get back your willpower will be important. Well, yes, so we have the Bridget energy here. Bridget energy is about to be cautious and to be cautious and to re-evaluate, to review a situation before getting any deeper into that. So there is like lead to be a transitional step, and if you do not realize this condition, it may get I was talking about, it may, you need to realize something before going to the this rabbit in the pit hole I was talking about. So and if you feel stuck or trapped in your career, there are options maybe, but you dislike them, but the one that you are in may be also giving you this conflict. At this point, it's easier for people usually to blame the circumstances, bad luck, or the host of the external factors, but it's eventually sometimes we feel dependent on the job, and we don't have the power to make the changes that we need to bring, and the changes which will bring us eventually happiness. So please, you will soon make very empowering choices. You will soon make very empowering choices, and there is something here that is wanting me to tell you that don't self-sabotage, don't be hard on yourself, and we don't want to play the victim. Soon, even if the situation for you is very hard one, you can be the survivor of this condition, okay? Eventually you have more choices than you think, and you will have more choices than you think, so you are not bound to be in this, okay? This is just temporary, just you got to reclaim your power in a situation, okay? Sometimes to reclaim your power may feel very scary, but we need to take the accountability for this situation that we dislike. And it can be eventually be very empowering and in the end very rewarding. We have the innocence card here. You know, eventually this is about people are inherently good in nature, and here it talks about some heavy emotions in you, so coming I think from the devil card and also this dagger, some heavy emotions. Yeah, so if there is some kind of a very difficult feeling to progress, anger, you know, blames, just leave to us, it says, your this hard to progress feelings soon. When those hard emotions leave your body, let that serenity to come and feel you really in all ways and terms. Soon there will be very empowering conditions for you, I do feel, and never fail to see the solutions in your situation. You are able to eventually change the way you handle things. This type of thing I am feeling. So I want to get one more card. Eventually this one. Let's get an Archangel Michael card as well. Oh, this is talking about your inner guidance, which is so real and also safe. Okay, so as we have the Ascendant Masters here, there is a clear message you are likely to have and get. It wants you to you know, look for the most truthful guidance you can ever reach. And this is not about knowing, it's about feeling this guidance. This is something that you cannot grasp with the five senses, but it's about the feeling from that gut instinct. So this is also keeping your ego out of the situation, but rather allowing the wisdom to come in and highlight your self-awareness rather than the ego awareness. And there is some kind of a toxicity that needs to come out, you know. So I think things for you will get, it's gonna get like cleansed. So there will be this cleansing energy, because you are able to make here a self-assessment, and you can listen to your own individual needs. You can take some time, and you can list the things that you want to get rid of, and what needs to be done. You will likely to do it. And then there is this difficult journey maybe now, but there is this, you will embark on something greater soon. We have the peace. I mean, things gonna be fine for you later. Now this is just a process, it says. This is just a process, and this is something like you got to go through first before reaching the this real prize in your situation. I think how to say, you got to be very subtle and strategic, Gemini. You need to have another strategy as well, like another plan, and another plan, asserting your agenda, expressing yourself honestly, and then letting the chips fall, kind of thing. Also, your true emotions will be very important, okay, which may also include the anger. You got to acknowledge what you have, whatever feelings you have with this devil energy. Yeah, there is something you got to be like maybe brutally honest about your situation. But you know, out of this, I will tell you one thing: accept the power and depth of your inner experience, and this is gonna help you and enable you to remain true to yourself. Okay, this is your unique experience. Let me get one moon card. Gemini consciousness. Let's get this one. There you go. So we have the full moon in Scorpio energy there. So with the full moon in Scorpio, in the end then, where you will be reaching in all of this. We were talking about first the money and financial, this contract issues. And remember, Scorpio is also the other people's money. So here then, there is something with the money, it can be, or the way that it got to be handled, and to take steps in a way that this is not gonna put you into conflict later with other people, okay? So now with the devil, if there is this type of much a serenity promising kind of thing promising, then before that stage there is going to be the uncomfortable, unspoken in a way that you first need to go through, and at the end of this process you're gonna pour out what is no longer needed. So there is going to be some conclusion to your situation, and excuse me, if you have been through something like a reputational, toxic, with the Scorpio full moon, there can be also scandals usually. If there was something in that nature, because Scorpio is also the what is not spoken, what is really uncomfortable. So here is a deep psychological, emotional, physical purging at the end of your experience, and this like must be also done as an initiative by you. So this is more than letting go. Okay, this is more than letting go. And as the devil is also known as the taboo subjects and taboos, secrets, there can be also things in the past that has been buried, but now they can come. Okay, they may spill out. Like there can be this exposure of this devil energy. Okay, so because the Scorpio energy, this is a healer sign and it has a very big healing capacity. But before the in order to have a recovery from a particular trauma, first you need to you know, it's the intense sign, so it is giving you in each card experience that intensity so that that purge can happen, right? Purge is a very strong word, so it is eventually more than a cleansing. So this is going to be the time for you that you can really transcend then after this cleanse and purge, let's say. Now you may start to feel the cleanse, then the purge, and then the transcend feeling may come. So where to start then? Okay, you may ask me, Karoni, where can I start? Okay, then your reader here now give you a couple of guidance. You can start from first with the devil and the Scorpio energy, and also with Imeneo and the dagger. And as I here take account the other oracles and needless to say my intuition, you got to find ways to make yourself unstuck in this rut of emotions. You need to here slowly let go of the grudges, ability to forgive what you have been gone through, not to become hard on yourself, then set some goals. Okay, set some goals. They don't have to be long term, but put that goals. And make sure your safety and security is not threatened. And then be aware of like paranoid, extreme reactions, behaviors, attitudes of people. Definitely put distance and a particular space between you and this type of behaviors of people. And at some point there is going to be, you're gonna start to show now this strong stance, okay, on topics of what you have been gone through, of course, in general in life. So then you're gonna come to your great change, okay? And then as that shell, that cover won't gonna carry you, it will lead to rebirth, okay? It will lead to rebirth. So anything unresolved at that, until that point, will leave your life with that skin changing, okay? Skin shading. This is going to be my advice to you. Not the devil and the Imano energy is really here with the agreements and the partnerships, but also the other extra, it seems, subjects which are coming with it, coming to your attention, Gemini. I think you will be fine. You will be fine, and you're gonna find that settlement within you. And in terms of matters of the heart, as long as you occupy yourself from this habitual pattern of relationships, even in the way that you look for love. If there is the similar pattern in the way that you look for love, even change it. The Scorpio energy telling us that the change here needs to be radical in order to meet and merge with the sweetheart of your lifetime. So if there is already a relationship, okay, so people watching tarot, usually, you know, 95% of people, if you watch a tarot about a relationship matter, then there is something not going well in that. So here then, if you are in a relationship which is not going well, and if it also carries those patterns that I'm talking about from the very beginning of this reading, please responsibly use the advice I have given and initiate the changes that from now on you want to see happening in your life. If this makes sense for you, of course, and if it gives you a particular perspective around your situation. Thank you so much, Gemini friends, for tuning in. I hope you find this reading insightful. So me and Hermit has brought this reading to you. She is here now. Thank you so much for joining us. Hermit. And we will see you in the next readings. Continue to support the channel. Please see the description box below for private readings if you are thinking about one. And thank you so much for those who are genuinely supporting my channel with their memberships or other donations, because you are making these messages to get many people who really needs that. So once again, thank you, Gemini. Take good care. You got this. I will speak to you soon in the next readings. Bye for now.